Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 19th of March, very much after the Lord Mayor's show, but cracking racing, competitive jumps action at Utopster in Kempton, their big meeting of the year at Utopster with the Midlands Grand National at 3:35, the highlight. ITV cameras at both tracks. We start off with our betting expert Nap, which runs in the 3 o'clock at Utopster, a competitive handicap hurdle over 2 mile 4. Well, Beauport has been knocking at the door all winter in top handicaps, running screamers each time. I thought he was value for a 3-length win last time at Sandown. His jockey was rather overconfident. He then made a mistake at the wrong time and got picked off up the hill. He's well ahead of his mark now. He's gone up another few pounds. He's one of those horses who keeps running blind. He keeps getting higher and higher up the handicap, but I think he's got ideal conditions, soft ground to suit him ideally, and he should go really close with a clean round of jumping in this slightly calmer waters. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 3:35 at Utopster, the Midlands Grand National over 4 mile 2, a very competitive handicap, but D Young Warrior has served betting expert followers really well this winter, and I'm going to stick with him now that his stamina is finally drawn out. Now, he's late to fences for his age, but he was lightly raced over hurdles and he jumped superbly at Exeter twice, really impressing, coming from last to first under pretty confident rise. Now, last time out we tipped him up again. He could only finish second. He was just tapped for a bit of pace at the wrong time, but he stayed on strongly after the last, and 4 mile 2 should be absolutely ideal. He's likely to get completely switched off in rear. They go very hard in this race traditionally, several front runners in the lineup. Hopefully the fact he's only had 3 runs over fences won't count against him. If he can keep his clean jumping and cut out any errors, he should go really close. The remaining 5 races on ITV on Saturday, do them in time order. The 150 at Utopster, a competitive handicap hurdle. Oliver Signey has had a terrific season. He's got some really nice young horses, and his No Word of a Lie has run well in victory and defeat since going handicapping this winter. This step up in trip is the key. He's up to 2 mile 7 at Utopster. The soft ground's fine. He should go really well. Over to Kempton for the 2:05, a novices limited handicap chase. Well, Sebastopol has been one of the unluckiest horses of the season. He's a smooth traveller. He is quirky off the bridle, but Kempton on decentish ground suits him ideally. We've had a couple of drying days, so it should be pretty much perfect at Kempton, I would imagine. Tom Lacey absolutely flying at the moment. If he can put in a clean rounded jump in, he'll have to go close here, giving weight away all round. Back to Utopster, the 2:25, a handicap chase over 3 miles. Well, Gustavian has been extremely expensive to follow. We've been on a couple of times. He's well ahead of the game. He just keeps making one mistake. He's a good jumper basically, but he needs to be pushed into the fences to see a stride and be ridden positively. I'm half hoping they try and front run, because he's a strong galloper. He's got a high cruising speed. As I say, it's last chance for saloon for him now, but he's a fair price in a better race. I think he should go really well. Back to Kempton, handicap hurdle at 2:40, 2 mile 5. JBY has been chasing, but he's back over hurdles here on decent ground that suits him ideally. He's on a fair mark. Alan King showing signs of a revival with Edwardstone winning at the festival in the week, and I think he'll go really close. And finally, the 3:15 at Kempton, a handicap chase over 2 mile 4. Well, Man of the Mountain, this is his track on decent ground. He's a bold jumping front runner. He's best when dominating. He has slipped a few pounds down the weights now, and I think he'll make a bold bid from the front to take advantage of the handicapper's leniency. Best of luck with all 7 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.